Belum jadi profesor. You jadi professor, then I put your name in. But unfortunately, it must be professor outside UM. And it must be in Singapore, in Taiwan, in Korea, in US, in France. We have to give names all over the continent. They will assess what do they think of UM, they bagi markah. This one we cannot control. We cannot control. How to control? You forgot to tell me who is your professor friend. At least then you can contact him, please give some mark for UM. So how? Cannot control. So you cannot help, number one. So one dah out. Number 3, you don't want to go. Number 5, thank you. But I'll be waiting for your, this one, your brothers and sisters, right? Please. So mana lagi? Number 2, citations per faculty. You know what does this mean? This one you all langsung tak boleh tolong. Your professor kan kenal. Your academic staff here. These marks will come when your professor do research. When they do research, they publish paper. Now, which paper? Not just any paper, you know. They must publish paper in what is called the ISI index journals. I tak tahulah kalau architecture semua ni, what are your index journals. We can check in the library. But if they publish paper in the ISI index journals, and then when they publish paper, some other professor somewhere else publish paper and refer to his paper, and then we get the citation. That's what it means. So can you help me? You mau tolong tak? After this lecture, all of you jumpa your lecturer, please do research. Publish in ISI index journal. And make sure your paper ni, other people put your paper as their reference. Boleh tak? This one you can help me. I don't know lah what they will tell you. That is what citation is all about. The more citation we get, the better we are. But that is how they count the citation. So, again, you all agree to help me kan? After this, please. Jumpa lecturer bagi tahu, please, can you do some more research, publish 10 paper every year in ISI. So, number 2 sudah. So, mana lagi? Number 4. Employer or recruiter review. And you know how they do this? So, recently they asked us, give us a list of 100 companies that employ all of you. They asked. We sent already. IBM lah, CIMB Bank lah, Maybank lah, some of the consulting companies lah, some of the architecture companies lah, we send them already. I'm hoping that those names that we send, say you all are the best student in Malaysia. They give you high marks. If they do that, you are very, very helpful. Do you think the employer will do that for you? Because this form they will send to your reviewer. I don't know which company will employ you. Which company you will work when you graduate yourself? Yeah, where will you work when you leave UM? Huh? Small firm. Small firm, you don't send the name lah. They want about 100 only. How big is your firm? What? Only 10 staff. I think not good. Not big enough. Carilah besar sikit. You cannot work with CIMB Bank ah? Because we cannot send too many. They don't want. They just ask us to select. And then they will send this form using email and they ask those employers to rate. Kalau they all say, yeah, top marks for all of you, oh, help us lah. Then we can get berapa? 10 marks. We can get 10 marks. Tapi 10 marks dalam world ranking is a big amount of marks. Because the difference between number 207 dengan number 206 is a fraction of a mark. The difference between number 200 dengan number 100 is a big gap. The 100 university in the world, I forgot which university, and the number 1 in the world is a huge gap. Tapi between number 200 and 201 is fraction. So it helps lah, you know. Now let us see if the reviewer were to be rating you, whether they will give you good marks or not. So we go to the next slide. Now, this is some slide which has been taken after some meeting with the Kementerian Pengajian Tinggi, the Ministry of Higher Education. And we have, about 2 years ago, we have headline like 17,000 IT grads from local university jobless due to their poor English. The first one too. 17,000 IT grads from local university jobless due to their poor English. Have you heard this before? Headline. Have you heard this or not? 17,000 IT graduates from local university jobless. This is not going to help with employer review, no. If you are going to be helpful, when you graduate, then next day you dah kerja, boleh? In your small firm lah. Can you all please make sure, after you graduate, not more than 1 month you are already employed. Boleh ke tidak? Jangan ambil holiday, you know. Go off and go straight to work. Can or not? But you see, there's a report, 17,000 IT grads jobless. Why? Due to their poor English. I want to know, you all ni, how is your English? Good or no good? What is your name? You know, is this statement true or not? 17,000 IT grads, you are not IT grads, of course. 17,000 out IT grads jobless. Number 2, poor English. Correct or not this? Or you don't think it's correct? You think it's correct? You think your English is good? What do you think? Okay, let me tell you whether this is true or not. Every year, the Minister of Higher Education will invite all the Vice Chancellor to meet with captains of industry. CEO of IBM, CEO of CIMB Bank, CEO of all the bosses lah, to sit with the Vice Chancellor. And since becoming Vice Chancellor, dah 2 meeting I went. And I tell you, they say the same thing. They say the same thing. Thank you. My throat is becoming dry already. What did they say? They say, and I'm being honest, they tell me they prefer overseas graduate. They tell me this in the meeting. And when we ask why, they say the overseas graduate are very good in their communication skill. They are more confident. Just like the Mat Saleh lah, they talk a lot, you see. You know, if you meet the British kan, you know, I know the British because I was a student before in UK, you know, in London. When I sit in the class, I can't understand what they are talking because they talk very fast, you know. Whenever there's discussion in class, I cannot understand also because Mat Saleh cakap dengan Mat Saleh very hard to understand. So Asian like us very shy, you know. Okay, but the employers say they prefer to recruit the foreign graduates than the local one. Why? Because of communication skill. So, The conclusion here, if you want to help UM go up in the ranking, make sure your English is good. The question here is, how many of you here thinks that your English is good? Put up your hand, please. How many of you thinks your English is good? Put up your hand, please. How many of you here thinks your English is good? Put up your hand, please. Naufal, berapa? How many hands? Only 10, he said. How many of you here thinks your English is not very good? Put up your hand. How many of you here thinks your English, command of English is not good? Put up your hand, please. The rest, do you think you are good or no good? What? Oh, the rest is excellent. Oh. Sorry. I missed one word. What a bad mistake. Okay, ma'am. I will ask the question again. How many of you think your command of English is excellent? Up your hand, please. Tak angkat pun. Your kawan angkat. But let me tell you, my friend, every year when I meet the captain industry, they say the same thing. And sometimes I wonder why the captain industry think our graduates don't speak well. I wonder why. Why? Why do they think we don't speak well? Why is it that they think the guy who graduate from Sheffield University or from Leeds University speak better? Is it true? So, my friend, I don't know lah, because I suruh angkat tangan, both way only 10. The rest I don't know good or no good. But please do me one favor. Because I want university tadi to get some good marks. Whenever you go for the interview, when you work in the industry, make sure you talk like a Mak Saleh, can or not? Huh? What? Mim. Can you all go and talk like Mak Saleh or not? You know Mak Saleh or not? Ada Mak Saleh sini tak? Kat belakang tu ada seorang nampak. Mak Saleh ke tu? Sorry Mak Saleh. Mak Saleh is the normal Malay term that refers to the Englishman lah, the white man. So can you all, when you all go for interview, when you all work besok dekat tak tahulah where your small firm tadi tu, can you speak like Mak Saleh or not? Can or not? Boleh? I'm going to call you now and speak like Mak Saleh. Naufal, pilih seorang. I'm going to call her and I want the person to speak like Mak Saleh. Whichever you prefer lah. Pick one. Don't go two to the back. Don't go. Hey, come. Come. Hey, come. Hey. Naufal, bawa dia. Hey, this is the Mak Saleh. Hey, Mak Saleh. Hey, my friend, janganlah malu-malu. Come on. Come on, Mak Saleh. Jom. Tak apalah. Tak apa. Ini belum pergi interview. Belum kerja, dia dah tak boleh cakap je Mak Saleh. Actually, why he doesn't want to come? Huh? Because you are not Mat Saleh, you know. Mat Saleh is a man. Are you a man? No. Thank you very much. Naufal pergi cari seorang lagi Mat Saleh. One more. I wonder why our friend doesn't want to come. Why? Eh. Come. How are you, sir? Come. How are you, sir?
Fine.
Is your name Mat Saleh?
No.
No. Naufal, I want a Mat Saleh. Now, do you agree when people say that the foreign graduates speak better in their English language?
Maybe generally the probability maybe is higher.
Generally lah. But not true for all cases.
Maybe.
You see, he speaks very well, isn't it? This is a graduate I want to produce. But the problem is not Mat Saleh, you know. What course are you doing?
Quantity surveying.
Oh, very good. You will not have any problem looking for a job. Even the biggest company will employ you. I have no doubt about it. Betul tak? Because when I hold him, I feel power. You know. Oh, warm. My hand is very warm. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. I have 100% confidence in you. Thank you. Mat Saleh, another one. The first Mat Saleh, I will still call you in a minute. Kalau you tak nak, then I will ask the girl to pimping sini. Siapa? Mina Soleh, siapa dia? Mina Soleh, please. Mina, please. Your name, please? Kistina. You are definitely not Mat Saleh lah kan? What course are you doing?
Estate management.
Estate management. Do you agree? Do you agree with that statement there?
Completely disagree.
Completely disagree. Why?
Because I think if given the opportunity, everyone, even local graduates, can, speak better than foreign graduates.
Why? But the captain of industry doesn't think like that. I wonder why. Why you think differently?
I think that the local graduates are not given enough opportunities to outshine the other.
Now, Christina, do I tell this captain industry, hey, you all unfair. You didn't give our local graduates the opportunity to perform. Do I tell them that?
If you are confident in us.
One thing is for sure, she also will have no problem looking for a job. Thank you, Christina. Thank you very much. Terima kasih. Okay, take your seat. But I want a real Mat Saleh in this room. I still want that boy. I'm very interested in you. Tarik dia. Come. Apa nama you?
Aznan.
Aznan. Kenapa risau sangat nak naik tadi?
Not comfortable.
Why? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Aznan, we go straight to the point. You agree with that statement or not?
Little bit.
Why you agree little bit only?
Because some through some